Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome once again to the very, very sunny and very hot today show here on the Islam channel. Hope you guys are coping with the weather, because I'm not. I tell you, I nearly melted outside coming in there at the moment. Right, anyway, guys, welcome back, welcome back. It's good to have you back. I'm in the kitchen with the boss of the biryani, the empress of the eateries, and the queen of the cookery. Chef Zarka. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Wa alaikum salam to you as well.
I think the heat's got to
There's
you.
definitely I'm about to melt.
Oh my God, I popped out for a bit in the afternoon. I was literally out for 20 minutes and I had to come back home.
34 degrees.
I could not survive that.
Yes.
Allahumma ajirna minan nar. That's
Yes.
all we should say.
Yes.
Because if we can't stand this, we should really be making dua for our akhirah, inshallah.
So deep. So you're very philosophical. I didn't know you were so well read and so erudite as well.
No, I always think of that. Whenever
Yes.
there's heat and this, I think of the poor people who can't survive. You know, like they have to literally make do with whatever they've got.
Yeah.
And I think of the hereafter. So may Allah forgive me
Ameen.
for my sins.
Ameen.
Inshallah,
Inshallah.
another recipe
Another recipe.
and with my favorite presenter.
Hey, don't say that on the telly.
No, I'm not so favorite presenter.
Yes, no.
Because he annoys me.
You have no idea.
I'm going to be, actually I was thinking of making salad, but then I thought you guys really want to eat, isn't it? But quick dinner, a lot of protein, tasty, delicious. So I'm going to make white chicken or black pepper chicken. It's so simple, minimum ingredients and a lot of flavor. And I am using chicken leg and thigh pieces here. So, you know, just cut them in sort of medium pieces. And we're going to start the recipe. No marination, no nothing. I've chopped up some ginger, some garlic, and onion. It's as simple as that.
Yes. Took my job away from me. Made me redundant now. Maybe I
Brother,
should just go. Should I just leave?
Brother Khalil, do you cook at home?
You know I don't.
You don't?
No.
Why?
Because, you know.
You know?
Don't.
I don't know. Because you're lazy?
No. I am lazy, but that's not the reason why.
It's okay.
No, because my wife, she just does everything herself. So she's like, you know. she
Guys,
just
we
gets
have
on with it.
banter.
And the food that I would cook as well, I have to wait till she goes on holiday before I can do it.
Okay, so I'll put some cumin seeds, garlic, ginger. Okay, so about 2 cloves of garlic, and there is about 5 pieces of chicken. I'm going to fry this until it starts smelling of garlic,
Smells already.
ginger, and you know the roasted cumin is
Oh, yes, sorry,
it's really nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once that starts, I'm going to add the onions in it.
In it.
Why are you laughing?
I just told myself a joke I didn't know.
This guy, honestly, he tries to confuse me.
And it works beautifully.
But I will not be confused because I'm concentrating on the recipe.
Yes, don't worry about my shenanigans.
I love to know what you guys are doing at home, what you're cooking. I know salads are the ideal things to make really in this heat. Don't really want to be in the kitchen. But this is so quick and delicious. I thought, you know what, you can make this at home as well. So once the garlic and ginger is fried with the cumin seeds, I'm going to add onion, all chopped up. I did not trust Brother Khalil today to help me chop because last week it was a bit of a, yes. And he blamed it all onto the knife. He said, oh, the knife wasn't sharp enough.
It was.
You think?
It was. It was. It was. It was.
So, Brother Khalil, what's your dinner tonight? Do you know?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No, she made some gin.
Ginger?
No, the one with the beans. Ginjaro?
I haven't got a clue.
Remember the name of it?
Is it Asian dish? or-
Yes, she makes it with these kidney beans and it's red.
Oh, rajma.
Yeah, rajma. She calls
Okay.
it ginjaru or something like that.
Some
as well.
people call it poti, some call it rajma, some simply call it red kidney beans curry.
Yes, yes. She made some of that. I think there's some in the fridge, so I might have some of that.
And you have that with the rice? You prefer with the rice or
Yes,
with
with the rice.
Yeah.
With the rice. I like white rice, yeah.
Even at home, just before I left, I made some peas palau with just green peas. And with it, I have some dal. So honestly, and some yogurt to go with it and salad. And this is all they're going to be having at home as well. So while the garlic and ginger and onions frying, I'm just chopping the tomatoes.
Why couldn't I do that?
Why you couldn't do that?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering because it's the same knife.
Is that the same knife?
Well, I had the big one and the small one, and you wanted the big one.
Yeah, the big one wasn't that sharp.
And the big one is sharper than this one.
Is it?
Yeah. I think you were just trying to have me on and say, is this the knife, is this, is that. I understood that you don't really want to be chopping. Okay, so once this is sort of translucent, I'm going to be adding the chicken. So it's
does this meal have a name? Is it a traditional dish?
It's black pepper chicken.
Black pepper chicken. Is it traditional from any part of the world, or is it international cuisine?
It's Pakistani,
Okay.
but I would say South Asian, yes. So let's just put the chicken in there. See how simple. I mean, you really don't need to do much. And we're going to leave the chicken in there until it changes color. So meanwhile, I'm just going to carry on chopping the tomatoes. Do you know the tomatoes give not only color to the dish, they also give taste.
Yes, I kind of figured that.
But why?
Because they taste nice?
No, because people add in a lot of Chinese cooking.
Yes.
They add this special salt to enhance the flavor. So tomatoes do the same job as that.
I see.
So we don't need to use artificial flavor enhancers. If you put a lot of tomatoes, they do the same job.
So it has a natural stimulant towards the food, is it?
Exactly.
Oh, you see, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And he said is it because it's delicious?
Because, yeah. I just thought it was just obvious, isn't it? I'm so tired because of the heat. I can't even talk straight. I feel all floppy and.
What do you do when it's like weather like
Nothing.
this?
I will just do what I normally do. I do a radio show, on Inspire FM in Luton.
Oh wow!
So I do that every day. But besides, I'm working on books and stuff. So
okay.
Then we have this massive fan. We bought a fan recently, and I'm not sure if it's worth keeping.
And what kind of food do you eat in the summer?
Eat every type of food. But you know what you said about having different types of food, salad?
Yes.
I normally feel like having things like sushi.
Sushi.
Because that's really light and it's kind of wet.
Okay, and is
that's what I like about
you
it.
make it or you get it
ready from the shop? Yeah, that's buy from the shop. Sushi, I love it. You like sushi?
Oh, I love sushi.
I love sushi. Yeah.
I didn't used to, but it's not every sushi I love. It has to be from a particular place that I like.
Yeah.
And not all kinds of sushi I like. Very basic ones, yes.
Oh, I like all types. When you put the ginger on it as well and the wasabi
Ooh,
sauce.
it's a bit too hot.
It's lovely.
It's
I like
spicy.
all kinds of food. Italian food, Spanish food, Jamaican food, everything. Yeah, I like all sorts of food. I'm very eclectic in my taste when it comes to food.
Right. Okay.
Very eclectic indeed.
Good to know. Okay, this has changed color.
Yes, it has.
I haven't put any spice as yet. I'm going to just add the tomatoes. Can you see it's like slightly, very nicely
it does smell
light brown. So let's put the tomatoes in it.
So this is going to augment the flavor, like you said before.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that tomatoes did that.
And we will be adding some salt into this. So salt is always to your taste. I'm going to add a little bit more. And that's it. There is no spice that's going in there.
Wow.
The chicken will cook in its own juices, so you don't add water, you don't add spices, you just let it cook as it is, basically. But what I will add for the thicker sauce is yogurt.
Okay.
Yogurt is really good to use for the, for the base of the curries or the karahis, because it gives that, creamy texture, the taste is good. And then right towards the end, I will add black pepper, freshly what do you say? Freshly grounded or grinded?
Yes, freshly ground, freshly ground.
So I've got that. He's always correcting me. So hence why I've lost my confidence to say.
No, don't be like that. I'm helping you. I'm trying to help you. I'm just saying, I
Honestly.
make a lot of mistakes as well, and you correct me.
So, that's a bit about Brother Khalil. I mean, he's lovely as he is, but he's got his dark side
Oh,
too.
you have no idea.
Okay, so you can see the chicken actually won't take long at all to cook. But what I do suggest that you do, while that's frying, just prepare the rest of the ingredients. For example, I've got fresh coriander here. I'm going to just start chopping up. And I also have this red pepper. It's not hot. It's just, it will give nice look to the dish. So this is what I'll do. And I know that we have lots of guests as well on the show. And I can actually see you from the corner of my eye,
Sorry,
you know.
sorry.
I know you're doing something.
I'm just trying to fly.
Because I'm not keeping you busy today.
Yeah.
You know what you can do? You can stir this.
Yay. Something to do.
Hold on to this though.
Yay.
Hold and then stir. Okay. So the herbs, they smell really fantastic.
Oh, it does. This is gorgeous.
And it is only salt in the karahi so far. This is chopped up. Let me now just do the pepper. And once the chicken cooks, say 80-85%, I will be adding the yogurt to make the sauce even thicker. And and then we will come back. How long do we have for this segment still?
Let's find out from the boys in the back room.
Okay, so guys,
They're not talking to us.
at the moment it's very high heat because we want to seal this chicken, and then very soon now I'm going to let it on low to medium heat with the lid on. So it's on number 9 now. I'm going to reduce it right down to number 5. As I said, there's no water added to this, so we need to keep the moisture as much as possible. And we're going to cover the karahi, and also to serve with it, I would suggest either make fresh chapati or you can use frozen parathas because it's hot and you don't want to be standing
How are you
there.
going to eat frozen parathas?
Aha, he thinks I'm going to eat the frozen
crunchy,
paratha.
isn't it?
I will show you towards the end. When we'll, finish this black pepper chicken karahi, I will show you what we will serve it with. But I suggest you make fresh chapati or frozen paratha, not rice.
I'm still trying to figure out how you're going to eat frozen chapati. It's like a
He
lollipop.
thinks we're eating
isn't it?
frozen paratha. Oh my goodness!
It's
2
going to be
years.
crunchy. It's going to be hard to break.
2 years
Well,
you've been here, you haven't learned much.
I just thought
and
you
only
just-
the other day on another show I was praising him that for the last
my
2
ears
years
were burning as well.
He's learned so much.
I was wondering why. You don't know nothing.
So guys, it's as simple as that. Let me just show you. You see, this is just going to be magical. So I want you guys to keep watching. Don't go away.
Yep.
When we go on break,
Yeah.
they could go and get themselves cold drink.
Yes, get yourself a cold drink. We're going to go for a quick break, and we've got more exciting guests just ready for you guys.
And then
So
come back.
We'll come back afterwards, inshallah. See you after the break.
Classed as genocide several years ago, bringing little justice or solace to those seeking to bury loved ones. Their wounds still healing, Srebrenica must be remembered.
your opportunity to challenge the status quo. You call in and set the narrative. Every Tuesday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Islam Channel. Islam Channel. Join us to discuss hot topics dominating the headline.
The UN framework for Bosnia and Herzegovina no longer seems to be relevant.
Charges are genocide, crimes against humanity, war crimes, and violations of the Geneva Conventions.
These crimes were a culmination of the accused's determination to cleanse eastern Bosnia, to ensure the Serb state that he envisioned.
I feel like the Bosnian community have been forgotten.
Do you see any similarities with what's going on in Palestine and what happened 30 years ago here in Srebrenica?
The Muslims are the problem for somebody. Why?
You can't even...
In a new era can be a bit of a challenge. I know it all too well. Today we're meeting an entrepreneur who's trying to create a platform which he spent 2 years to make and research, and it makes it much easier to order food and to be able to be assured that of course it is indeed halal. Assalamu alaikum, brother Saeed Ali Hussein, founder of Halalaroo. How are you, brother?
Good, very well. And how about yourself?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. It's hot outside, isn't it?
Yes.
It's hot, is it?
It's hot.
It's hot
the
outside.
It's quite cool, so it's okay.
Alhamdulillah, brother. This is a very interesting title, Halalaroo.
Halalaroo, yes.
Tell us what it is and what inspired you to create it.
Okay, so Halalaroo is a platform I created out of a real-life problem that I was having in actual fact, and I thought, well, a lot of Muslims must also face this. So being out with my family, you know, when you want to quickly find halal food options near you.
Yes.
You don't want to switch between different platforms, you know, like all the delivery platforms. Then you've got your Google My Business. Why not make it easier? You know, start your journey on Halalaroo, look at what your options are, you know, around you, and then click what's what's near me.
Yes.
Filter by cuisine types. So all of that. Say, for example, I was out with my family in a real-life experience. I've got my children pulling on my sleeve. You know, I'm hungry. I've got the missus looking at me, so I have to impress her. Yeah, let's find something quick. You know, there isn't time to go to a park bench and start looking at social media. You want something quick, and you want to feed the family and get the brownie points, and that's why, really.
Yeah, because I know for us Muslims, halal food is a very, very big deal, and so it should be. It should be a big deal.
Absolutely.
So to have a service like this is going to be very, very well received, I'm sure. Now, and the intro, I mentioned that you took 2 years to create this platform, so that's a long time to prepare something. Of course, you do need that prep time to make sure everything is working, all the bells, all whistles, and all the bits and pieces are in the right places. What kept you going through that entire process?
Well, if I can explain my journey a little bit as well, I mean, when the only thing that I can relate it with is when I was in primary school, and that's like going back many years. You know, when you're going for that 25 meters of swimming certificate.
Yes.
Right. The aim is to survive, not even to get that 25 meters. Can I actually survive this? Am I going to survive it? So it was literally the whole 2 years felt like that. It was a survival game, but I wanted to see it through because I really have a strong belief that, inshallah, that this can help, you know, a lot of Muslims. Inshallah.
Inshallah, I'm sure it will. Now, we're going to have a live demonstration of how Halalaroo works and how easy it is to find halal food shops nearby. So I think we've got a small video for it, is that correct?
Yeah, I think there's a pre-recorded video, so I can talk you through. So a lot of people will do it on the phone, I presume, and so that's what's coming up here. This is halalaroo.co.uk. So if you just literally click the search bar and click use my location, and then once it locates you, click let's go. And then you'll have like literally a lot of options that you can choose from. And what's amazing here is that you can, you know, go to your map view and locate what's near you, and that just makes things much more simple and easy to use. Also, filters, something that you won't find on Google Business is when you're using filters, you can filter by cuisine type, you can filter by, you know, what's 100% halal. If it just is a restaurant, that might just have halal options. So you can switch between that as well. So, inshallah.
So this is the actual website itself.
That's it. That's it.
Do you have an app that goes with it as well?
Well, in actual fact, I'm trying to grow it on the search engines first, and then after, inshallah, it gains some traction there.
Yeah.
Then the infrastructure is already done. We can just switch it to an app very quickly.
Alhamdulillah. Now, of course, people are going to say this is a great idea, but there are so many services out there that already do. The well-known brands are already there.
That's it.
So what is unique about your particular service?
Okay, so say again, it's and a very good question. Again, like with regards to you know, Just Eat, Deliveroo, they can all do the things. You can click filter. I'm sure with halal there, but if you're out in, say, I'm originally from Plymouth, and if you're out in a small town like that, and you're in the middle of nowhere sometimes, and you just want to quickly find something halal. There isn't anything like that. And also, why not start your journey on Halalaroo? And then if you're indoors, you can also Just Eat, Deliveroo, and all these other delivery platforms, right? They might not cover all the restaurants, so you might not go on to one and find all the restaurants there, but why not start on a platform that does all the restaurants and takeaways which are halal, and then you can see, oh, this one's on Just Eat, this one's on Deliveroo, or if you're outside, see what's near you.
MashaAllah. Now, one of your goals is to get people to better understand what halal means.
That's right.
Why is this an important part of your platform?
Again, if you go like, it goes back another time with a real life experience when I was in Plymouth, and I was looking at reviews, and one of the restaurants said, and forgive me for saying this, but one of the restaurants said, there was a review on one of the restaurants, and it said, you know, oh, don't go here, they serve halal food, right? And to me, I just chuckled and I found that hilarious, and I don't mean that in a demeaning way. I mean that we need to have these discussions in the simplest form.
Absolutely.
We need to educate, and we need to build bridges between communities. And it falls into play with you know, what is halal? It just literally simply means permissible.
Yes.
Right? And the other thing is there's you know, animal welfare involved. It's dignifying. When we, you know, take the life of an animal, we don't just do it out of you know, we just a need to kill. There isn't that. It's for sustenance. So it's a humble thing that you know, halal is. So we need to do that. It's not, you know, a cow's a cow. A chicken is a chicken.
A cow's a cow.
Yeah, regardless if it's halal or, you know, not halal. They don't come from outer space. It's just halal. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, halal standards can vary from person to person. As you said, some people don't want to eat from an establishment that is selling alcohol, things of that nature. So they may have different opinions on what halal may mean. How does Halalaroo help users make informed choices that suit their own particular preferences?
Yeah, so that's again a really good question. You'll find the best ones here today. But you know, when just people can look at it like a short list. So at least there's a short list there.
Yes.
Then once they've got, I can see these within the you know, 5-mile radius, for example. Then they can phone up those restaurants and see if it actually meets their criteria. Because you know, people have different criteria of halal. So, you know, some restaurants might be certified, they can display their certificate with obviously some subscription value. But yeah, at least there's a short list there, you can phone them up or you can visit them. It's all in one place.
Now, of course, you're supplying this service for the restaurants, but how does Halalaroo support like independent restaurants, and how does it help it to flourish and to encourage new businesses?
Yeah, so with regards to that, say for example, when you use your own location, regardless of whether you've got a social media following, which is in the thousands, or a big marketing budget, people want ease of use or ease, right? So they use your location, and then they'll find what's near you. So it exposes those type of restaurants, those hidden gems,
Yeah.
those places that might have really, really good food, but might not have the marketing budget. So it helps that as well.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you said there was a very famous pizza outlet, and we were in my area in Uxbridge, and we were in there, and I was talking to the guy, and we'd been there so many times, and friends have been there, so we assumed it was halal.
Right.
So I was in there, and I said to the guy, "Why do you have a halal sign on your window?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, it is halal." I said, "Yeah, why don't you have a sign on the window?"
Yes.
So that kind of speaks into the idea that, you know, we're very concerned about halal. And a couple of weeks later, he actually put a sign there.
Brilliant.
Because I said to him, if I'm passing a shop and there's not a halal sign there, I'll just go past.
Yeah,
The only
yeah.
reason we were there is because it was like out of habit.
That's it.
So it's important.
But then you've got, forgive me for jumping in, but then you've got the, you know, are they 100% halal, or all the dishes halal, or you have some dishes halal?
Yes.
And this is the problem that Halalaroo also solves.
Yes.
Because it will tell you if it's 100% halal, or you know they provide halal options.
Yes. Again, you know, it reminds me of an incident. I was in Kilburn years ago, not long after I became Muslim, and I saw a chicken shop, a well-known chicken shop, and they do ribs. I love ribs,
Yes,
spare
me
ribs.
too. Who
So I
doesn't?
thought I must go and buy these spare ribs. So I'm in there, and I'm saying, "Can I have some spare ribs?" He goes, "Okay, yeah." So something said to me, "Let's just check that the halal, the ribs is halal." There was a sign there saying halal. So I said to him, "Is your ribs, is it halal?"
Yeah.
He goes, "No, they're pork."
Oh, astaghfirullah.
So they had a halal sign there. They had halal chicken,
Yes.
but they didn't tell me that the ribs
There
were
you
pork.
go. Well,
So
there's a moral dilemma I face the last 2 years in doing this. Obviously, I wanted to do it for the akhirah. I wanted to leave something
Yes.
behind that, inshallah, helps the Muslim community. But my problem was this. Say, for example, somebody that, you know, they assume that this is 100% halal. You know, do I get the sin for that? But I've tried to be as very clear as possible on the website that, you know, this is just halal options. Always do your research, phone the restaurant,
Yes.
find out what dishes are halal before you do any ordering. So-
absolutely, yeah, we definitely need something like that. And finally, what is your long-term vision? Do you intend to take over the world?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, why not? You know, you've got in the tech space, you've got pockets of Muslim community, whether it be the tech community, whether it be dating apps, whatever, or mosques. There are different pockets of us. Ummah. Why not have one place where we can all come together as an ummah, as a community? What's better than food, right?
Absolutely.
Who doesn't love food? So I just think it should, inshallah, I need the community's backing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People need to use this. People need to write reviews of their favorite restaurant to help others and encourage others to come on board and use this, because it will be helpful, inshallah. And then we can scale it to, you know, different countries. And that's all. The infrastructure's there. Inshallah, we just need to scale this.
Inshallah. And with that as a backdrop, please remind everybody of the website once again so they can actually support you and go and see what you do.
Inshallah, yeah. So it's halalaroo.co.uk. And also you can join the community on our Insta, which is official Halalaroo.
Sounds excellent, Saeed. Thank you very much from Halalaroo. I hope you do quite well, inshallah. We wish you all the best with the new business.
Jazakallah, and you too,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam. Right, guys, we're going to go for another break, but we've got a few more guests to come, and we've got the food that's being cooked over there that you guys can't try, but we'll try it on your behalf. Don't worry. We'll see you after the break, inshallah.
Five Pillars is not just any ordinary game show. It's a unique platform to deepen our understanding of Islam and strengthen our connection with our faith.
I'm keen to win.
50 points. Give that to me.
Oh my God, I don't know.
Pass. Pass as we hold it.
The losing team out that way.
Start your day right with the UK's first Muslim morning show, Salam Britain,
where we dive into the trending stories that matter to you.
Share recipes from around the globe that will ignite your senses.
Celebrate guests that are making waves.
And showcase the diversity that makes our Ummah beautiful.
Pick of the Week has returned. Come and join us each week as we showcase the best highlights from our daily programming at 5:30 p.m. every Sunday on Islam Channel.
Five Pillars is not just any ordinary game show. It's a unique platform to deepen our understanding of Islam and strengthen our connection with our faith.
I'm going to win.
50 points. Give that to me.
Oh my God, I don't know.
Pass. Pass as well.
The losing team out that way.
The UN framework for Bosnia and Herzegovina no longer seems to be relevant.
Charges are genocide, crimes against humanity, war crimes, and violations of the Geneva Conventions.
These crimes were a culmination of the accused determination to cleanse eastern Bosnia, to ensure the Serb state that he envisioned.
I feel like the Bosnian community have been forgotten.
Do you see any similarities with what's going on in Palestine and what happened 30 years ago here in Srebrenica?
The Muslims are the problem for somebody. Why?
You can't even take it all in. You can't even see the names all the way to the end. It's unimaginable.
Pick of the Week has returned. Come and join us each week as we showcase the best highlights from our daily programming at 5:30 p.m. every Sunday on Islam Channel.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the Today Show. Our next two guests are two brothers who have turned their passion for food into successful businesses while staying committed to serving their community, mashallah. Today we'll be talking about the journey of Muslim entrepreneurship, the lessons they've learned along the way, and why giving back is just as important as building a business and eating lovely food. Assalamu alaikum, gentlemen. How are you both?
Assalamu alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Imran, Abbas, how are you guys?
Very good. Good to be here. Thank you so much.
Good to have you on board, mashallah. Imran, we're going to start with yourself, inshallah ta'ala.
Sure.
Take us to the very beginning, not when you were a baby like this, not that far back, but what made you decide to become an entrepreneur? What inspired you? What motivated you?
I think back in 2016, it was a lot of British Muslim entrepreneurs who had gone into food at the time because it was really, really kind of taking off at the time. So the mid-2000s to about 2015, 16, a lot of Muslim brothers started opening up food joints, brands, and they grew from 2012 to 16, they grew rapidly. So when I saw that, I thought, you know, I've always had a passion for food. So that was me and my mum always loved cooking. And then from that, I thought, right, if I'm going to start a business, it's got to be into food. And I think it was just the Muslim brothers from the owners of big brands that have come through and have done so well. And that was the starting point for me. So I quit my job, set up my business, and never looked back. I don't know, but you know, it's a hard journey, but alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I'm sure it's all worth it.
Alhamdulillah, very
Fed
much.
a lot of hungry people. I'm
I
sure.
have, yeah, we've fed a lot of people. I mean, we're mashallah, we're around the southeast, so we've got 4 stores. But you know, in terms of our community, so we're in community areas. So if you look at Woking or Farncombe, they're community areas. You know, Woking, it's a great mosque, it's a great Muslim community. They support us so well there, and we just, you know, the burgers and the wings on a Friday night, you know, the brothers and sisters love it. So alhamdulillah, it's been good.
The important question is, did you bring any food today?
Do you know what?
What?
We only bring quality food. So if we were going to do a journey of 2.5 hours, it'll be cold.
Next time, inshallah.
Next time, inshallah. I'm sure we'll have you on again, inshallah.
Next time, inshallah.
Abbas, Rooster Shack has become a well-known household name, which is really good. What do you think it's down to the key success of the brand?
A few key things are the quality of food and our customer service and our love for our customers. We always make sure that whenever a customer comes in, it's a full experience. They don't just come get food. We have a good conversation with them. They know us, we know them, and we build that key relationship. So it feels like home whenever they're kind of getting a bite to eat.
That's a good thing. If you can come into an establishment and they're friendly, it makes a huge difference. Just being friendly, just being talkative, and just being concerned for that person. Even for the few seconds of interaction, it makes a huge difference. Because I've been in some establishments and they're not like that. And you can feel that kind of.
You can feel it.
It just seems like a business transaction.
And we always say that, you know, that person stepping into your establishment to get food, you don't know what his day or her day's been like. But as soon as they step in, you've got to change that atmosphere for them. So when they leave, they're like, wow, you know what, my day was bad, I had a bad day at work, but I had a great time inside here.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Imran, I want to ask you, you know, building a business, especially like this, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. What are the biggest lessons you would say that you've learned during your time?
I think taking one step at a time, okay? So I think what you've got to do is when you're starting a business, it's really understanding the fundamentals of running a business, especially in the UK, you know, especially for all the Muslim brothers out there that are looking to start a business. I'll say do your research, understand the complex organisational structure of running a business. So whether that's, you know, who you're going to employ, what type of business, how will tax affect you, how will rates affect you, all of those things. If you have a full understanding of that, then you're going into a business with a much better outcome, and your first couple of years will be really successful. But when it comes to business, when it came to us, we were passionate, so we didn't really understand too much of that at the beginning, but alhamdulillah, we've learned, and we're able to then pass that knowledge on to any of the youngsters coming through. And they ask us all the time on TikTok, how do we start a business? And we're always honest, and we ask them what idea. So it's those things. If you understand them, then you start the business. Those first 2 years are going to be really good. If you go into it without knowing that, there's a lot of unknowns.
MashaAllah. I mean, I think it's really good because you're creating a legacy as well. It's not just a business, it's not just feeding people, but it's a legacy. It's about handing it down to the next generation and helping those coming up. You're not just pulling the ladder behind you, you're actually allowing them to learn the trade from what you've learned, and you've given them an opportunity to do that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Abbas, what kind of dynamics happens when you work with your family? What kind of all the skeletons are going to come out? All the skeletons. Look at him, proper dodgy as well. What have you learned during your time working?
I think it's great because we all know each other's strengths and weaknesses, so we like to capitalise on it. So we make sure that everyone knows their role and we're working on our strongest points. That's why I think we separate ourselves from the rest, because when customers come in, they have that great walk through when they're getting their meal, and then they leave with a smile on their face, because we all make sure that if it's marketing, front of house, in the back, whatever it may be, everyone knows their role, and the customers leave with a smile on their face.
Now, Imran, how does your deen, how does it help you with creating a business? How does it inform what you do in your businesses?
Really good question. I think for me personally, you know, without deen, there is nothing, right? Absolutely. Without the faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is nothing. So, and I think I was very young when I started the business. I was in my late 20s. So at that, you're going 100 miles an hour, right? And you're doing things so fast. As you start getting older, right? And they say the magic 40, right? The magic number. You develop a long way. So for me, tawakkul is the most important thing, right? Tawakkul is the most important thing. And I think I've learned that at a later age, where putting all of your faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but ensuring you're doing the steps to reach your goal. I think for me, that's the connection. And putting your faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put you at ease. Because even at night, when you've got the stresses and the problems of business, you know, you've read your salah, you've gone to bed, you say, you know what, whatever happens now is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If something bad is going to happen, it was written for it to happen, but there's always a solution. So I think for me now, I'll go to bed thinking that actually if I have that in my mind all the time, the faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, me doing what I can, that's all I need. So that's massively helped me. In the last few years, that's helped me enormously.
I mean, mentally, it kind of gives you that kind of cushion, doesn't it? It gives you that kind of reassurance that, you know, you can plan as much as you like, but at the end of the day, it's in Allah's hands.
I mean, without that, what do we have, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So without that faith and that trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I think, you know, Allah's so merciful, and we read that all the time. And I think for us, you know, we're just lucky, you know, alhamdulillah, we were born Muslim, right? And that's that, you know, we could have been born any other religion, right? We could have born any other.
I was born Christian, so.
Alhamdulillah, there you go. And Allah,
there you go.
There you go. So, you know, I think, you know, having that in mind and knowing that there's a greater power there that'll always look after me if I'm doing right is the most important thing.
Alhamdulillah. Abbas, I want to ask you about the qualities, the traits, the kind of mindset one needs to be a successful entrepreneur.
You've got to have thick skin. That's the main thing. Because every day you're going through problems. And like Imran said, that at the end of the day, them problems are still there, but it's been written for you.
Yeah.
And knowing that it's already been written for you gives you the peace of mind that there's always a solution. As long as you've got patience and you've got dedication, there's nothing that can go wrong.
Patience and dedication, absolutely.
Those are the two main things.
Yeah.
And some lessons are expensive as well. So it's a great thing that you're actually fortunate enough to go through those trials and tribulations and then come out the other side.
Now, Imran, I want to ask you that many people focus on making money, which is nothing wrong with that. Of course, we know making money, you know, seeking your part of the dunya is acceptable thing for us to do. Why do you believe a successful entrepreneur has a responsibility also to give back to the community, to service the community as well?
So I've been stung a few times, okay? So as I started my business, I relied on other very successful businessmen who are very, mashallah, successful. Allah's given them loads, but when I seeked some advice, I was never given that help, right? So this was early on, and I realised that actually the community look at this person and see him as a great entrepreneur, but he's given nothing back, right? So that was the time in 2017, 18, I said to myself, you know what? Whatever I do, giving back is the most important thing, right? And I think as Muslims, we don't just give back to the Muslim community, we give back to everybody. So work experience, I get questioned all the time on TikTok, on Instagram, can you help me with this project? How do I start? I think giving back, if you give back, right, you'll get so much in return. But you don't give back because you want the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You give back because you genuinely want to help the brothers and the sisters, right? And at the moment, great Muslim brothers and sisters out there, young, 16, 17, great ideas. How do they put that into reality? So how do they get finance? How can they go get mentoring? If you can help them now, I'm telling you, man, it's going to make a world of a difference. So for me and him, it's about giving back.
Alhamdulillah. Now, for a question for both of you, what is in store for the both of you? Are you going to stick to the chicken thing? Or are you going to spread your entrepreneurial wings to
So we've spread our chicken wings already.
Where's it gone to?
Exactly. So we've started our own chili mint sauce business. So we've done a lot of marketing on TikTok and our social media. And yeah, so the bottles will be fully ready in the next few weeks.
So it's called Major Noors, and it was my granddad who served in the First World War for the British Army in India, in Burma, during the Burma campaign. He made this chili sauce. It's his recipe.
So is it a guarded secret?
It is a guarded secret.
So you're not going to tell us anything about it?
No, not at all. But alhamdulillah, it's got mint, it's got chili, and when we're talking about giving, we've just paired up with the Legion, the British Association for Veterans, and we're going to be giving them back 10p per bottle sold, and they've got a great setup in Kent where they help the homeless, they build homes, and they do all of these things. So that's going to be launched next month. You can see us on TikTok. It's called Major Noodles.
Excellent. Brothers, I'm going to thank both of you for being here and talking about this amazing service.
Thank you for inviting us.
But we're not finished yet. We're going to go to the kitchen and try some of that chicken. You fancy doing that?
You like this, brother?
Let's make our way over there. Zarka, we're coming to you, my dear.
For sure. Come to me, because I could do with some food tasting from our lovely guests here today. I've just about added a couple of spoons of plain yogurt. It's hot.
It's hot. Why didn't you tell me it was hot?
Welcome to the kitchen.
Abbas, you stand here and ready to come over here? Or one of you, either one, yeah?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Wow,
this is our chef extraordinaire.
I hope so. I hope that you're going to like it. It's such a simple karahi, because what you don't have to do anything. Add garlic, ginger, onions, then add the chicken, a little bit of salt and cumin, and that's it. And now towards the end, I'm going to add some black pepper.
Amazing. How long did that take to cook that from start to finish?
This took about, say, 25 minutes.
Wow.
30, half an hour.
You guys can learn a few tips from her.
Yeah.
She cooks up a storm every single time.
So, I mean, this is really very mild. It's not a hot karahi. Yeah. And the reason I chose it because it's hot summer day and you don't want to be really slaving away, you know. Chicken is so quick to cook. And that's it.
Karahi is my favourite. Definitely.
Is it?
Definitely my favourite. Chicken karahi is my
I love karahi.
Yeah.
Afghan style. Oh my days.
Amazing.
And you get so many versions of different karahis from different regions, and this is just the the simplest one that I could do today. Because also we are short on time as well, and we want to make sure that we're not feeding our guests raw chicken.
We know chicken, eh?
I think they'd notice the difference.
And so at the end, I'm going to add some peppers, which I sliced earlier, and then just a little bit of coriander as well, and then I'm going to dish it out. So those parathas, they're not frozen.
Okay.
As you can see.
All right.
Because he was saying, how are we going to eat the frozen parathas? They are frozen because,
but you cooked them, you fried
obviously,
them.
and it's so hot that they actually were sticking to the packet. So if they've got funny shape to it, that's because of all the lights and everything. They got so soft. So
okay, gentlemen, this is where you guys come in for your grand tasting.
To pour that in.
I'm a good taster, man. I know that smells great.
And then just put a little bit more
garnish on the top.
And that's it. Let's just put it over here.
Brother, you go first.
No. I need to talk, so you go for it, please.
There is a fork. If you want
both of you come over here.
have a little bit of paratha.
Should we just kind of tear into the paratha?
Yeah, man, just go for it. Go for gold.
It's very, very hot.
Don't be shy.
It's good, huh?
And it's supposed to be mild. So if you're expecting really hot chicken karahi...
we've got 20 seconds. Quickly, gentlemen.
Do you know when you go to a really nice restaurant,
we've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We've got loads of time.
When you go to a really nice restaurant...
That's very nice.
Is that what
Very good, thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
No.
Wow.
That's very
Chef
good.
Zarka, very quickly, just run over what you just did for us very quickly. We've got 2 minutes.
Fry garlic, ginger, onion in vegetable oil. Then add the chicken. When it changes color, add some tomatoes, a little bit of salt and cumin, of course, in the beginning. After that, let it cook with the lid on for about 25 minutes. After that, you're going to add some Greek yogurt, a couple of spoons, just to make that sauce creamy. And I garnished it with red peppers as well as some fresh coriander. This is it. And of course, black pepper.
And the black pepper at the end. And
that's it. So it's not spicy. You don't need to worry about how much.
It's not spicy. It's amazing.
Yeah. So this karahi shouldn't be spicy.
And did you put the yogurt in there?
I did indeed.
Oh, goodness me. Well done.
I'm going to get my wife to cook this. This is amazing.
Very nice.
Well, you can follow Chef Zarka on, remind us again, Zarka's
Kitchen on Instagram and TikTok.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Fantastic.
Okay, gentlemen. Abbas and Imran, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
It's great having you on board. Next time, bring some food or you'll be in trouble.
I would love to taste as well.
And of course, Chef Zarka, thank you so much for an incredible meal. I know it's going to be delicious when I tuck in after the show. Right, guys, take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.